back when I was in high school and I played football, we would play teams that not always acted in the best regard for player safety. But this one was a weird one, mainly because it was a Catholic all-boys private school really close to Mexico.
Was it like an expensive Catholic school? Was it like
Yeah, but so what we were told at the time was most of the kids there had dual citizenship in Mexico and America, and they had homes both, and so they had like mansions in Mexico and like nice homes in their hometown as well. So these are the rich Mexicali kids.
Ah, I gotcha.
So, anywho, we play this team in the setting. It's like 115 and 115 degrees. You could cook eggs on the cement and whatnot. And
Puro Valley, wonderful August day.
yeah, pretty typical for the area.
Yeah.
So warm-up time comes. We're out there doing our little stretches and whatnot, and we see this group. It was like probably 4 or 5 Catholic priests coming out, right? Followed by the whole football team. And they huddle up all the kids or all the players, and then they start doing prayers and like some type of ceremony and all that type of stuff. Like, so, you know, Hail Mary, up, down, Hail Mary. And so we're like, we're playing against the Catholics, huh? Oh, cool, because pretty much most people down there are Catholic anyway. It's 95% Hispanic, so mostly Catholic, I would say. Catholic, Protestant overall. And anywho, the game starts, and our running backs keep complaining when they get tackled. They're like, do you see what they're doing? Do you see what they're doing? And everyone's like, no, what's going on? He's like, he's grabbing my testicles. And we're like, what? And so our running back is swearing to the coach, tell him to check the film, stop, tell him to stop. And everyone's like, he's the boy that cried wolf, because this guy's kind of injury prone and he would complain a lot anyway. And so we start to notice that they're like obviously grabbing him.
Is that easy to do though? Like, aren't y'all wearing cups and all that stuff? I mean, like, wouldn't that make it harder to grab the old
It's easy.
testes?
It sounds horrible, but it's actually pretty easy to grab someone's junk under a cup. All you do is push up and twist. It's horrible. It's not something I really want to know, but I know it. But so the referee, we tell the referees nothing happens. Tell the coaches nothing happens. Everyone has their eyes peeled, so to speak. And the game progresses, and our running backs keep complaining. And it's every single running back or anyone that gets tackled. It's like they're doing shady stuff when they're piling up on them. And so what gave it away was one of the players. When he tackled our wide receiver running back, he dug his cleats into the player's shin, and it was like right in front of the referee, so they had to call it. And then after that, it just snowballed, where pretty much every single play was like a flag or a warning to the player. And the saddest part is, they're playing dirty, they're beating the crap out of us, because they have this one giant guy who's their quarterback, running back, and middle linebacker, and he's just killing everybody. He's a big, burly dude with a big mustache, and everyone else is like, you know, teenage kids.
So a man amongst boys.
A man amongst boys. And so anyway, we lose. It was like by a touchdown or two, and it was literally all because they were playing dirty, and they had this gigantic guy. So fast forward like 2 months, and sending film off to the league of the ball twisting incident. We got it all on tape. The cleats and the shins incident, all that crap, and then the Catholics blessing the game and all the player safety in the background, of course. Tie that all together. And we're told, oh yeah, the game's been overturned. You guys have a win now. And we're like, what? What happened? It turned out, you've seen bench warmers, right? With the baseball scene where they hire that guy, and it's like, he's like he's like 30, and they hire him. And they're like, hey, this guy's obviously an adult. And then he gives the paper written in crayon on like a $10 bill.
12.
I am 12. So lo and behold, that guy was like 23 or 24. He knew one of the athletic directors, and he lived in Mexico. So
the Catholic Church was just...
The Catholic Church, doing their prayers and stuff for player safety, condoning ball twisting, cleat grabbing,
and
23, 24-year-old player playing high school football and beating the shit out of us. Yeah, that's what happened. That's my football experience with the Catholic Church. There aren't